was quite an offensive show, but then again, it was for the Rockets too. They need to shore up the defense. Underneath the dish by Morant, and the first bucket goes to
steal. Adams did, freed himself up for the layup.
Bradley will give it to Malik Monk, who's had over 20 in the last 2 games, averaging 22.5. Dwight gets the call. Now to LeBron, who hits the first 3 of the game for the Lake Show. Morant, the majority of Ja's shots are in the paint, and that's where he does his damage. He'll pop one from the outside occasionally. Malik, double count if it goes, it goes. Count it, and an and one for Malik Monk.
We've talked
8 for 8 last night from the free throw line. Also knocked down 3 threes, was 3 for 7. He played some decent D too, Stu. Played some decent D, and in the process, a couple of blocks. You have to go with my entire statement.
I know.
Yeah, here is Ja hooking it into the corner.
Oh, a pass.
Yeah, by Jackson, doesn't do it often. Ja from 3.
Now there's where you got a problem. If Ja
we think it is, he is tied for first in the NBA for most fouls committed. So get used to it as Dwight knocks down the free throw. Junior Michigan State for a year, double-figure scoring in 30 out of the 34, and they've come youngest team, the Grizzlies, against the oldest team, age-wise, in the NBA, the purple and gold. We've got a really nice young core, and we're not seeing some of their players tonight. We'll run it over in a minute. There's the guy who right now is twice, and the Lakers will get a fresh 14.
Good effort by Dwight that helped save the Lakers a second possession here.
Russ looks to attack. Boy, they just clog up the paint. AB from the outside. Yes, sir, Avery Bradley.
Well, Avery Bradley the Rockets last night, so hopefully that'll continue on in this ball game.
Lakers shot 41% from downtown last night, 52% overall. Problem was the Rockets shot 53%. Kyle Anderson, the former Bruin, hits in the lane. They are under conditioning right now as Bane goes all the way to the rim and scores. Well, that's a quick move. Win over Phoenix on Monday in Phoenix against one of the top teams. A signature win for this Memphis franchise. LeBron drifting and using the...
When you're up off the ground trying to attack the rim.
We've got THT into the game as Russ goes to the bench. Grizzlies have a really good bench when they're 100% healthy. It is a plus bench for them. And there's another mid-range jumper. That one
by Avery Bradley. He was trying to box out on Steven Adams, which can be very difficult.
THT back and forth, hasn't hit a 3 in forever. And Malik now into the corner. Bradley's had the hot hand. That one, though, however, an air ball and a chance to run the break. Ja, that great quickness. Now we'll bring it back out. Wide open is Bane. That glances off the rim. LeBron pushes it up ahead for Horton Tucker. You know he's going to the rim. Gets knocked down. No whistle. And now they've got numbers.
That time by turning his back, he jumped away from the foul and ended up missing the shot as the Grizzlies not able to capitalize on the transitional game.
Well, you saw the pace right there. Memphis actually more fast break points per game than the Lakers. They average about 16.5. The Lakers at 15.5. We got some substitutions into the game. Tillman.
And for the Lakers, I see Darren Collinson in the lineup, and obviously
Melo.
Carmelo.
And Melo, 24 points last night, 9 boards. 37 points over the last 2 games. Had a double-double on Christmas against Brooklyn. Melo shot 9 for 15, one of the 4 Lakers with over 20 points last night.
Yeah, neither he nor Collison got to the scorers table in time, so they're not in the game yet. Next dead ball.
Boy, but he was big. LeBron rise, fire for 3. Another triple for LeBron James. Ring it up, and the Laker lead is 10.
LeBron already with 11. Hasn't missed from the field, 4 for 4.
Last
3
night,
of those 4 are from long distance.
And it's a 7-0 run. Inside out, wherever the floor, that's where LeBron can do damage. Underneath, Dwight that time. Helped alter that shot by Tillman. Now LeBron into the attacking 47, runs into Bane. Boy, what a run LeBron has been on. I mean, you look at all the great basketball he's played throughout the course of his Hall of Fame career. And this is a great stretch for him. That one is kicked, and it'll be ball out of bounds.
Behind the back pass, tried to get it to Avery Bradley, and Bane had it hit his footer. It didn't seem like he intentionally tried that, but they rule a kickball.
kick save and a beauty by Bane. Some numbers for LeBron. He's got 8 double-doubles, 3 triple-doubles. Of course, he became the 5th to reach 100 triple-doubles earlier this year. We mentioned here in Memphis 20 days ago. Bradley wanders into the paint and scores again.
Little teardrop by Avery Bradley, and the Lakers go up by a dozen.
AB, who averages about 23.5 minutes a game, 9-0 Lake Show run here in quarter number 1. They're playing at both ends of the floor, and Bane off the glass as he gets to the cup for 2.
Again, allowing these guys to come with their dominant hand makes them that much more effective.
That one is blocked by Tillman as Carmelo had the 15-foot shot blocked out of bounds.
No harm, though. All he does is give the ball back to the Lakers. That's why it's so important for big or any player to learn to just try to touch the ball. Don't try to swat it into the 5th row. Give your team a chance to pick up the block.
Remember that play last night where LeBron went on a break and threw it off the board, and then Carmelo was nowhere to be found and finally scored anyway?
Yeah.
Carmelo tweeted after the game about that. He said, "Come on, LeBron, was that for me? I'm not quite the way I used to be." Here is Morant underneath, going to be taken underneath, put up. That's Tilly from France, and Tilly misses, but it's tipped up and in by John Morant. This is a very good offensive rebounding team. In fact, nobody's better in the league than Memphis. Russ can't finish at the rim. 3.5 to play in the quarter.
A lot of that's because they have so many real good athletes that can just run and jump, so they're able to get to the offensive board.
They also have 54 points per game in the paint. The spin by Morant. The left hand is good. Sparkling.